Welcome to Park Theater.
What's up, world? My name is Jair, and I am here to welcome you to another episode of Parkin, a celebration of self-expression and community right here at Holland's historic Park Theater. Now today we are parking with none other than Grand Rapids, Michigan Ska Punk legends Mustard Plug. Let's get this party started. So 33 years in the game.
Yeah,
nine albums deep.
Yep.
From 91 to 2024 now.
Yeah.
Why?
It's still fun.
Still fun.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We started the band just to have fun, just like we're ska fans, and so we just got our friends together. You know, it wasn't a serious thing, and just like one thing leads to another, and you know, then we're like, let's write some songs, then let's record some songs, then let's, hey, we could actually tour. You know,
just never stopped snowballing, huh?
Never stopped, yeah.
For the people who might be like me, who need to be taken to college, what?
College.
What?
Well, okay, so ska music started in Jamaica, right? And it was in the early 60s. It's like the original music that Jimmy Cliff and Bob Marley played. But what happened is like a lot of these Jamaicans, they immigrated to England and then, you know, brought their music, and the English and the Jamaican immigrant kids like got together and created this ska revival, right? Got really big in the United States around like 96, 97, you had songs on the radio. And then by like 2000, like the whole ska, third wave ska thing had started to like die down. Press didn't want anything to do with it, radio didn't want anything to do with it, weren't playing on MTV anymore. But there was like this super hardcore, like not in the genre of music, but like super serious bunch of like fans that still loved it.
Yes.
And we still loved it.
This is the one thing I definitely noticed about ska. Like, some people know nothing about it really.
Right.
But the people who know about it, they know about it. They love it.
Yeah. So it's just kept going, and you know, it's not going to like explode like it did in the 90s.
Sure.
But it's a really strong underground scene right now.
I want to just start with the newest album. Where Did All My Friends Go? So you got the duct tape face on there. You know, you got the of course the mustard color in the background, and then the duct tape song or album title there.
Yep.
What's the inspiration behind that?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of different ways you could look into it, you know.
Sure.
And as far as like, you know, being tied up and duct tape so you can't see anything, you're kind of, there's a sense of isolation there as well.
I like it.
So I mean, you can interpret it different ways, and we just really like the image, but it does kind of tie in, I think, with a lot of the things. You know, we've been going on like 32 years as a band, so we're kind of older dudes now.
Almost 33, right?
Yeah. And you know, it's one of those things, I think, as you get older, you know, you don't have as many social connections as you used to, and maybe they might be better or deeper, but there's just certainly not as much. And I think also, just the way society's going, people don't have as many social interactions as they used to. So I think that's another part of that, like Where Did My Friends Go? I think there's something to think about there too. I think it's just an overall vibe, mood that like, I think as a whole as society, it's kind of taken a hit. Sure. Yeah.
But I'm curious, you know, with that inspiration behind the record, how does Fall Apart? That's the song we're going to be featuring today.
Yeah.
How does Fall Apart fit into that theme?
That song is like a little bit less specific, I think, but it definitely has a vibe. And like I said, that was definitely one of those songs that, you know, the lyrically I wrote was stuck at home, you know.
Right.
And you know, it's a little bit of a kind of like more stream of consciousness, the way I wrote that.
Okay. But, capturing like a vibe, capturing a feeling.
Yeah. But it also like, sometimes, I mean, it's maybe things fall apart, maybe, you know, and maybe they don't, but sometimes it feels that way.
Sure.
You know, it could be like,
you
know, you could look at it like, sometimes it feels like the whole world's falling apart, right? And sometimes it's just like, my stereo's broken, you know, stuff like that.
Right,
you know?
right.
But I mean, and like I said, it's not a specific story with that song, but it's just more like kind of more stream of consciousness type thing.
All right. So the juxtaposition that can come with ska songs is that it's still, there's like this hopeful, bouncy side to it that keeps you feeling like, like there's some hope on the other end.
Oh, absolutely.
Of those sad feelings.
The beauty of ska. And I you know, I've always been attracted to ska music that isn't, you know, just kind of like surface level happy. You know what I mean? And, but it's still ska, so it's like happy, fun music, but it's with dark lyrics. And I've always been, I guess, attracted to that sort of thing. I like the juxtaposition of that. And We've had a lot of that over the years here and there.
That brings me to maybe my last question. We'll wrap it up here.
Sure.
Ska Punk live on stage, or Ska Punk in the studio?
For me, it's all live. It's got to be live.
That's what I wanted to hear. I figured that's what you're gonna say. And let's end on that note, because we're about to get into some live Ska Punk tonight.
All right, sounds good, man.
Dave, Mustard Plug, thank you guys so much for being here, man.
Oh, appreciate it. It's glad to be here. It's looking forward to hitting the stage.
Let's go.
All things fall apart. Hands are on the ghost. All things I love most. Slowly, slowly killing me. Walking out along the path. All your questions never wrap. Drown me in the way. Never knowing you. Slowly killing me. Working out a lonely path. All your questions never last. Drown me in the rain. Never knowing you. Never knowing you. Never knowing you. Never knowing you. Won't think fall apart. Still never knowing you.
Parkin is sponsored by Globe Design and Vision. Located at 49 East 8th Street in the heart of downtown Holland, Globe has been bringing world-class designs to West Michigan since 2002. Globe Design and Vision. Be curious. Have vision. Parkin is brought to you by Park Theater Open Mic. Park Theater Open Mic is a weekly celebration of self-expression and community at Holland, Michigan's historic Park Theater. Live music, comedy, poetry, drinks, dancing, and more every Tuesday. To learn more, visit parktheaterholland.org. Park Theater Open Mic. Express yourself.